Well, the DoorDash driver sparked a security alert at Chicago O'Hare Airport after taking what appears to be a few wrong turns. The man entered secure zones, potentially crossing runways, before someone spotted him from the air, the traffic control tower. Police confirmed the 36-year-old's actions, but deemed it to be a mistake, so fortunately for him, no charges were filed. Well, one Chinese swimmer is being described as a 12-year-old sensation. Yuzidi clocked the fastest time ever by a 12-year-old in the 200-meter individual medley. She swam an astonishing 2-minute 10.63 at the Chinese National Championships on Sunday. She finished second behind two-time Olympic bronze medalist Yu Yiting. Yu would have qualified for the semi-finals at last week's Paris Olympics. Well, in today's Good Brief, the most famous amphibian of them all, Kermit, will be this year's commencement speaker at the University of Maryland. Muppet creator Jim Henson graduated from that school in 1960. Well, our Sarah Seidner got to sit down with Kermit and have a little sing-along and ask the little green puppet, or the Muppet rather, about the secret of his success.
I would like to start with a song. Why are there so many
songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? That's pretty good.
I try. I'm so glad we began this with the song, Kermit. There's a lot going on in the world, Kermit, as you well know.
Yeah.
So what would you say to someone if they said frogs and puppets and public television weren't really worth the money?
Well, you know, what I would say, I think all that stuff is part of the arts. And the arts are for everyone. You know, even a little humble little frog from the swamp. You know, I'm not sure who I would be if I wasn't an artist. And art and creativity have helped me find out what I'm good at and meet my people and make millions of people happy.
Your people, the Muppets.
Yeah.
How do you stay calm while leading a group of totally chaotic, all over the place friends?
Yeah. That's the Muppets, all right. When you're, you know, you're in something together with friends and with like-minded folks, it kind of feels less intimidating, I think. You know, that kind of is something that's a little calming. And, you know, when it's not possible to be with friends and like-minded folks, like I said, you know, and I'm on stage alone, I just kind of remind myself that I have those friends out there somewhere, and they believe in me, so why shouldn't I believe in me too? And that kind of makes me calm.
I love that. This is a bit impromptu, because I was just thinking about it, but when you blow your top, it actually makes me feel better, because sometimes I blow my top.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I try not to, but sometimes the feelings come out, you know? And it's better not to just kind of bury those feelings down deep inside, just kind of like let them out, you know? I mean, it can be frustrating, you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
I'm really sorry doing this in an interview situation. You touched a nerve a little bit there.
Oh, okay. Are you going to be all right?
No, I'm going to be fine. Yeah, I'm going to be fine.
Okay. Just want to make sure nothing wild happens while we're doing this.
No, nothing wild is going to happen, I assure you. Animal is not in the room, is he? No?
I don't see him, but I love Animal. I think he is my spirit animal.
Thanks to Sarah Seidner and Kermit the Frog for that. And thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lynda Kinkade. You have been watching The Brief. Stay with CNN. Much more news ahead.